Now, friendships form a crucial part of the social fabric in any society, and the norm has been to give and receive the same freely. Modern times are, however, changing the dynamic of friendship, with money playing a big role in the relationships many have and keep. The strain of trying to keep up with the Jonases has seen many unable to keep up with the pressures that are often displayed on social media. Charity Mwangi examines the shifting goalposts and the new directions that social interactions are now taking.
Maggie Muga was a social bard, but now her fiery outgoing personality is being snuffed out on account of the high cost of maintaining a social life. She simply cannot keep up.
I am a hair and lifestyle blogger and an advocate of the High Court.
It started quite subtly, a weekend outing with the girls, a birthday party, a graduation party, but with new developments in her friends' lives, the parties are becoming more elaborate and the cost much higher.
As we grow, I'm realizing that everything is a celebration, a point of celebration. So you get engaged, someone expects an engagement party. You get married. Okay, before you get married, there's an expectation of a bridal shower. Right after you're married, you get pregnant, there's an expectation of a baby shower. Then just before the baby shower, we are now expecting a gender reveal party. And then after the baby shower, there's a baby moon where there's an expectation that you as the mom should be treated. And then after that, now the baby has come, we now expect, I've just heard of sip and see party now where we are sipping some things, some cocktails as we see the baby. I just feel it's too much and it's a bit unnecessary.
The focus of the celebration is lost in between the pomp and color. The expenses deviate from the reason for the party, and the party takes up the huge chunk of the budget.
The focus should not actually be to show off about like how glamorous these parties are. If you really care for your friend, I believe there are ways you can show them without having to spend so much that you can't actually afford.
Maggie says that social media and the compulsion to keep up with the trends contributes to this. Take, for example, a baby shower.
The shower was to be thrown at a very high-end hotel in Nairobi, meaning I'd have to consider my budget between 3K and 5K for meals. And then we have to contribute for a cake. Then we have to contribute for photography. And then there's a themed outfit. All these are not bad, but the aim was supposed to be a baby shower. So when you tend to now price it that high, at the minimum I should be planning to use 5 to 7K. That's money I would have used on buying the baby something really worthwhile.
Every achievement is a reason for a celebration. The achievements, however, are leaning more towards the personal life, and for those progressing slowly in the relationship arena, this could be salt onto an open wound, but more so, the aloofness towards the financial strain thrown at them.
There are hints thrown that, oh, she wants this, she wants this. So in order to try and make this mom to be happy, so their friends are like, yeah, we have to do it how she wants. So we have to look for a restaurant. That means you put budget for food. And then there were hints there that this is a gift she wants, this is the kind of stroller she wants. Things that we could not even afford as a group. We've not even considered how we will get money to go to this restaurant and host. And then there are photography services.
Then consideration goes unchecked and may create resentment and even envy. Still you participate, as it's deemed unsociable if you don't. And money or lack thereof is not a good enough excuse not to participate.
What I really hate is the emotional blackmail of, if you love so-and-so, then you will do it for her. It becomes a little bit selfish, that you're not considering everyone's financial situation, even though everyone is trying to show love to this person. So you end up leaving. Like, for example, I ended up leaving just because this is not how I was going to show her that I love her. I can go visit the baby, but if I can't live beyond my means, then I won't put myself in that situation.
Maggie has peeled off the pretenses and chooses to live within her means. What follows, however, is the isolation, as the luxurious parties have no longer become the exception, but rather the norm for every female social circle.
I have come to understand myself, my means of income, and just to be okay with the fact that I can't afford everything. So whenever I find I'm in a group that I can't really afford what they are planning, I will exit. It doesn't mean I don't love my friends. It just means that's not the way I'm going to show them I love them. You can do something very accommodative financially, even emotionally, and help everyone be involved, rather than making someone isolate themselves that they want to be there but they just can't afford. And also moving forward, it's polite to just ask people, can I add you to this group for your participation, and help them know what would be involved in advance so that they are able to make an informed decision before they join the group.
The pressure is felt by the men, who have to count the cost of maintaining the modern woman's appetite for a good time before plunging into marriage.
Kwanza wasichana na wazazi wa labda wasichana wanatakaga kuonesha familia zingine kuna sisi mtoto wetu amechukuliwa kutoka kwa jamii fulani na wako na uwezo fulani. Kama mimi sasa hivi nilikuwa nimesimama the previous election, hiyo imeisha. So tayari nilikuwa naona kuna watu wanajileta karibu kwa sababu kuna wazee walikuwa sha propose unajua ile fixed marriage. Lakini sasa juzi kupata unapata pia unaona pia wanajivutavuta, unakifuatilia inakuwa pia ni utata.
37-year-old Abdikadir Salat tells us that for this reason, men are choosing a cheaper way out, skip the festivities and still have a wife at the end of the day. He, however, has no such option to his disposal, as he has delayed to make the move, and this has somehow settled expectation.
Kuna mwenzangu, rafiki yangu mmoja aliniambia, ukitaka mwanamke mzuri tafuta ule divorcee, akola mtoto mmoja au mawili mtasubuala, ama ule labda alikuwa na bwana akawacha bwanake kafariki, kwa sababu huyo pia anataka mtu ambaye wanaweza stiri maisha naye. Lakini unapata mimi sasa napiga hesabu ya kuwa hiyo siku yote nimechelewa, alafu nilete mtu wako na mtoi, itakuwa huyu jamaa kwa ni desperate aje, unajua. So hizo ndo challenge kama mimi boy child napitia na wenzangu wengi wanapitia.
He blames the past generation for the current financial pressure.
Wengi wa wazazi wamekuwa materialistic. Unapata zile demand, mtu anaambiwa ni zangu alete seti za dhahabu. Unaambiwa msichana wetu kama unataka kumwoa lazima uprove, utuoneshe uko na mali kiasi gani. Unajua inakuwa ni challenge. Lakini unapata sasa hivi unaambiwa mtoto wetu tu mahali umemtoa walikuwa naishi nyumba iko na bedroom 5. Wewe unataka kumpeleka kwa store. So unapata inakuwa very difficult. So unapata hata kijana anakuwa na hofu sana.
And still, the party goes on. All this to the delight of hoteliers and party planners, as the social halls and the modest, intimate ceremonies are a thing of the past. Behold, the new, the exciting, and the expensive.
The culture of this country particularly has really revolutionized the party world of the hotel industry and all this. Given that, again, it's about the age that is courting right now, and this country having a lot of middle-aged people, being also of middle class earning potential, that people have comfort in themselves and they have money that they can use. So happiness is something that right now is out there that you can get at any one particular time.
From the time a man meets a woman, the expectation of a fantasy grand romantic gesture is created, and it is his job to meet it and even go beyond. First, the engagement.
From the old age of hiding the ring into a cake, throwing it into a glass of champagne flute, well, these two are having dinner somewhere in a candlelight. Just look for a nice dinner spot whereby the guy just goes and gets the lady to the hotel, like just a normal dinner date like you always go to. Then this particular day you can have maybe at the coast or in Nairobi, you can get yourself under a tree, under the stars somewhere by the pool. Nice setup with candles, good setup on the table, flowers over there, candle lit, very good service waiters waiting for you, a nice menu to go with. And then as you're starting, it's just another romantic day. It all can culminate to the proposal.
Then comes the marriage rites that are exquisitely and elaborately planned, starting with the traditions, culminating into a white wedding that will marvel your social circles.
These are all eating affairs that engage party, food, and a lot of drinking. Merrymaking as you're getting to the wedding. You can have your wedding either indoor, outdoor, on a rooftop, by the pool. I've seen them by the beach.
The investment may be grand, but does it translate to the fundamentals? Are the marriages strong? Are the children thriving? The jury is out on that one, and it is a case of wait and see. The bigger the party, the better. The more exquisite it is, the bigger the fun. This regardless of the financial implication and the societal pressure to make your next party the talk of town. Charity Mwangi, NTV.